I don't think I can handle a baby. I don't think you could manage all a baby. Sweet and nice, nothing else so sweet, boy. She's an angel, just keeping it real, boy. Take control of this tonight. Handle all you need to try. Carry on, baby. Carry on, baby. Carry on. Wind it up. When I shake it up, oh, you like that, yeah. And when you bend it up, I like that, yeah. And when you give it to me, baby, I like that, yeah. And when you give me all of that, when you put it on this spot, I like that, yeah.
The Mid-Morning Kings are on now. The jokes, the crazy topic, and the mad joints. Inside the Equator.
Hey, that is definitely what's up. All right, got about 22 minutes after 11 o'clock. Hey, get inside on the WhatsApp and hit us up. Got to shout out my peeps in NY locked inside. Let me see what's going on there. From Brooklyn. All right, big up yourself, Kieran. Let me just, all right, there you go. All right. Hey, good morning to Sig as well. Hey, shout out to my friend Kenny in NY. As a matter of fact, wherever you're at, as long as you're in tuned, hit us up on the WhatsApp machine and let us know what's popping on the ends. All right, 11 o'clock, boy, we inside the building. As promised, I told y'all we're going to be having some guests in studios. And yeah, we delivered. Had some beautiful ladies inside, man. Hey, make it a date, October 7th. We're heading inside Victoria Park. Yes, the staging of Miss SVG is on. Who you gonna be supporting, boy? You're gonna wait and see. But it's all good. I got you beautiful ladies inside the studios with us today. And I just take some time out and welcome these two ladies. Hey, let me say good morning to y'all.
Good morning.
Yeah. Let me just throw up my volume a little bit there. All right. And I know SVG is hearing y'all loud and clear. All right. How you doing, Miss JCI?
Hi.
Did I get it all right?
Fine. Yes, you did get it right.
I can't see your /2. Good, Miss Playful. All right. Yeah. So if you're gonna play some Playful today, it just might be a lucky day. All right. But good morning to you, ladies. What's up?
Good morning. Hi, Sampai.
Hi,
I'm DJ Q.
What's up?
And I also want to say good morning to St. Vincent Underground, everybody who's locked into Extreme FM. Talking to you now is Miss JCI St. Vincent Richardson.
Miss JCI St. Vincent. Hey, good morning to you. Go right ahead.
It is your Empress, Dia Heaven. A pleasant morning to all, and I hope you're doing fine. Big up all the Extreme FM listeners.
All righty then, and everything is good. How y'all feeling this morning?
I'm doing well.
All right, I mean,
doing well.
It's kind of what do we all do to stay looking this beautiful all the time? I swear every time I see y'all,
you need to try.
I swear every time I see y'all just looking better and better and better. Right? Yeah. I saw y'all in Mesco last Sunday. So y'all had fun too.
Yes, we did.
What is that like? What is it working with all these different ladies? What is that like?
The reality is we do have a sisterhood at the end of the day. I think all of us were fortunate enough to meet each other at the time when we did, because the reality is we do get along extremely well. And it's always a vibe. It's always fun. It's always pleasant. It's good. It's good.
I would want to believe that helps with everything that y'all do.
Trust me, it does. It does. At the end of the day, I think persons are under the impression that when you're going in for a bachelor retreat, it gets catty. And maybe that's the case, but I won't say that's the case this year with the Miss SPG pageants.
Never ever.
Good. It's like good competition.
Yes, good competition.
Right.
And as our contestant number one, Letty would always say, she said competition does not mean hatred. And I think because we've been hearing that even from the jump, especially from her, it's just like we are aware that it's a competition, but the reality is that don't mean you're gonna be carrying on and not being a girl's girl.
It's kind of embedded. Yeah. All right, that's nice. I mean, were any of y'all friends before the pageant?
Yes. For me, I knew all of them. This is my god sister here.
Where's
Yeah.
it? It's a god sister.
No, it's really true. She's
Okay.
my god sister because
And
my mom is her godmother.
Alrighty then. That's nice. That's pretty nice. All right. So Miss Playful, I didn't get your name. Sorry, I was
Diana Fairbairn.
Diana. Right. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And well, I'm a friend Tara, so I ain't really gotta go too much into that. All right. But how has the preparation been going so far? I'll start with you.
It's been hectic. The
Mm-hmm.
reality is the show is a couple of days away. My team has been up in my training sessions. We're just trying to ensure that everything that we could control now, that we are giving it our best shot. The reality is on tonight, it's gonna be the best version of Tara you're coming to see. You're gonna see its glamour, intelligence, and all the shebang, but the reality is you have to be there in order to see what
Mm-hmm.
I, Miss Tracy Vincent, will be bringing to the stage.
Wow. Hey, is that okay? And how's your
My community project went really, really well. I did it at the Barley Government School and it was under the theme Smile Bright. Each child deserves a bright smile. And I must say, I was fortunate enough to have the teachers and the headmistress there, Mrs. Haynes. She was a big go-getter into ensuring that everything went smoothly. The reality is because it was a case where I'm cutting into their time, I had to organize prior with her. So a lot of my sessions I would have had the grade ones and twos joined up, and I also had different persons on board, such as All Smiles Dental Center. They were the one that basically gave the in-depth insight to the children as to how to properly care for your teeth, because the reality is sometimes we may neglect our smiles, but growing up, if you don't have, let's say, a very good smile, it could affect you.
Yeah,
You could
yeah,
become
yeah,
shy. You
yeah.
could not want to speak as
You
much.
have a little bit of confidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. So
Yeah.
these little things
That's nice,
is
that's
where we
nice.
need to start encouraging children to, you know what, be a bit mindful of your smile.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you're brushing and flossing your teeth. And what we also did is that the Barley Government School, through Smile Bright, they would have invited our Smiles Dental Center to come back now and
Mm-hmm.
inform the parents of these said students for the grade ones and twos. So that's something that even now, after the project week may have been completed, something is still happening.
So your community project, major success.
Yes, it was. And I want to say thank you to the Beauty Shows Committee and Geku for giving me this opportunity.
Right, really good. All right, and Miss Playful, just before you go in, just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a content creator and an entrepreneur in food and other small management. I love
You didn't bring nothing to eat?
no.
Don't worry, next time I'll bring some blackfish.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Okay? Since Diana lapsing, I'll bring some
Yeah,
blackfish.
yeah, I really
No,
kind
he,
of
he has to come to DJ's Bar Alignment located in Norman's Hill to be able to get something, you know?
That's
If-
on the house, yeah.
Yeah.
cute
Just a
one.
little one
Right,
drink on the
right,
house, yeah.
right. Don't say a word, don't say a word. All right, so you do content creation, you're big on social media.
Not necessarily, but yes.
You're heading there.
Yes, definitely.
Right, that's the intention, all right? And where do you hail from?
From the lush community of Lomans Leeward.
Luscious, isn't
Yes. Very
it?
pretty.
Lomans Leeward.
Yes.
All right. Welcome inside, Miss Playful. All right, and tell me a little bit about your community project as well.
Well, my community service project was based on the orange economy, which is the creative economy where the performing arts and all the creative industry play a part. So if you pass Lomans on the Rocks, you would see my lovely mural painting.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you seen it by the light up house? Or you haven't?
Actually passed there yesterday, but maybe I didn't notice. So next trip there, I'll definitely.
Definitely take a
So
look
you
at
had
it.
something painted there.
Yes,
Right.
as part of and that was the attention grabber for the public.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but for me, my community service project was really overwhelming for me because I had the opportunity to give back to the students.
Nice.
So we had creative sessions, and afterwards, to bring it to a closure, I gave back to students going out to school on Monday.
Okay.
So the parents had a little ease up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. So you're an artist? You're a painter?
No.
Alrighty then, that's good. I mean, well, seeing that I asked that, what is your career choice? Still on indecisive?
Not necessarily. I'm leaning towards the content creation aspect of my career path because I know that I would have the time to still do my micromanagement of my other businesses on the side. So I'm leaning towards the content creation.
Your content creation linked with cooking, yeah? When you say food, what do you mean? You just display food or do you?
No, I cook.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you're into culinary.
Yes, top chef.
You are a top chef? Oh, that's nice. All righty then. Hey, people tell y'all like which side. Remember, October 7th, y'all gotta come on out and support Miss Playful, Miss JCI. They are in the building. All right, Tara, if somebody wanna come to Miss SVG and they don't know who to support, why should I support you?
Why you should support me?
Yeah. If I'm one of those persons who show up, I'm like, boy, I don't even know any of these girls. Like, who do I go after?
Honestly, you need to support me because the reality is you want to be betting your tickets on the best contestant for that night, and I believe that I will be the best contestant for that.
Really?
Well, as the sash says, play for. You have to be in it
To win it. All right. Hey, the beautiful ladies are inside the building, man. And, definitely want to wish you all the best on
you.
October 7th. See, thus far, what is one of those things that you're definitely going to walk away from this experience?
Patience.
You have to have a lot of that.
Yes, indeed so.
All right.
I would say that it encouraged my discipline. Like, that's a very big thing you need to be mindful of. Because going into the pageant, persons might think it's just showing up and making appearances, but it takes a lot. You have to be able to, on the discipline, you have to be able to hone your time management skills. You need to be mindful of being respectful to others as well. So a lot of these minor things.
I'm gonna learn a lot from this, I wanna, you know what I mean? But overall, though, your biggest challenge.
This was an inside joke, but I was honestly, you know what? I won't mention that. But my biggest challenge thus far is basically ensuring that everything I'm doing, I'm making myself proud, because I don't want to walk away from this not feeling as if I really and truly did give it my best shot, and I don't want to walk away from this in a sense where I'm disappointed in what I would have done. So with everything, I'm just telling myself, hey Tara, you're doing this to ensure that the present and future Tara is proud of you, and she could look back and be like, you did well.
All right, nice.
Yeah, for me, this self-development is all part of it, because I went in one person and I am a different person today, especially with time management, discipline, and of course the patience side of it.
Nice. There you had it, man. I love your jacket, by the way.
You want it?
That's pretty colorful. Well, it can't fit me, but it's nice. All right, it's really nice. This is something that you always wanted to do, like pageantry. You always had your eyes on Miss SVG.
Yes, I did have my eyes on Miss SVG for some time. I just that this year was my time to shine. And I am a lover for pageantry. I do have a modeling agency. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah. You have a modeling agency?
Yes, please.
Wow. Well, tell me a little bit about yourself. You leave out that part there. You know what I mean? Okay,
yeah, I'm an all-rounder in all entrepreneurship.
All right. All right, Tara. This was one on your bucket list?
Yes, it was. I honestly was always told I should have entered the Miss SVG pageant, but like I would have mentioned previously on numerous occasions, it's just a case where back then it wasn't my time. I didn't feel as if it was my time. I didn't have that innate motivation, and now I'm at a place where, like, when I saw the flyer came up on my Instagram page that they're looking for contestants, I was like, let me call my mom, let me talk to her about this, because I do feel as if this year is my year, and now here I am.
Nice. That's really inspiring. Yeah. All right. And your career choice, what happens after Miss SVG for you?
So as of currently, I'm the Assistant Administrative Officer at Q8 Dynamics Limited. However, I would have studied psychology in college. So my plan is to do a double major in both psychology and business so that I could come back after my studies to help and improve St. Vincent and the Grenadines within that field.
All right. Wow. Nice. All right. These ladies are the goals are set and ready. All they want right now is just your support. So y'all need to come on out October 7th and head
8 p.m.
inside.
sharp.
8 p.m. sharp.
Yes.
You heard the ladies, all right? Head inside Victoria Park and show your full support, all right?
They don't want to miss a beat. Trust me.
You get it like 7:30, you should be good. All right? And talking about support, I'll give you all a chance to definitely shout out your support team and, the person who's behind you and all of that.
Well, I just want to shout out to my family and friends for all the support thus far, and also the outside support. I really and truly appreciate it. And remember to come out and support your girl, your Empress, Deanna Fairburn, contestant number 3.
All right?
I want to send a special shout out to my mom, because the reality is she is the backbone of who I am. I also want to give a special shout out to my team JCI St. Vincent, my chaperone, everyone that has been involved in getting me to where I am today, and to ensuring that, hey, Tara Richardson will be ready for Saturday. I want to say thank you, and to everyone on the outside who I may not have been interacting with physically, but who has been there for me, whether it's on social media or just giving me a word of advice in the street. I want to say thank you. It definitely means a lot, and your support would not be going to a waste. So on October 7th, I hope to see you at Victoria Park.
I'm not sure if I missed it, but what is JCI?
So JCI St. Vincent, we're a non-profit organization here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We give persons between the ages of 18 to 40 the opportunity to become an active citizen.
Wow.
An active citizen means giving back to your community, whether it's through charity work and what's not. I was at one point the vice president for JCI St. Vincent, so I'm very familiar with who they are. And persons, I'm telling you, going in for a pageant, this is one way of giving back to your community.
Okay.
But we can start small through organizations like JCI St. Vincent. We are always open and we are always ready for new members. So you could pay a visit to our Instagram, Facebook, or even our website at JCI St. Vincent.
All right. Nice. Hey, boy, them girls come prepared, boy. I'm just taking the schooling. And, seeing that you're there mentioning social media, you could give them your social media handles as well. Persons want to support you and support you as well.
So you could always follow my Miss SG page to keep up with Tara Richardson. It's tararichardson.svg, or you can even pay a visit to my business page as well, FunSpot VC. I basically earn, or should I rather say, FunSpot VC is the giant game rental company here in St. Vincent. It's the first of its kind. We have giant Jenga, giant dominoes, and so much more. Or you could even pay a visit to vinci.tara. That's my personal profile.
Wow.
And as you could hear in the name, I'm always an ambassador for my country.
Vinci all the way.
Of course.
What about you? Tell me your socials.
So you can follow me on Instagram, Miss SVG page, DianaFairburn.svg, or you can follow me at Extra Honey. That's
Extra Honey is
XTRA_HONEYY. And you can find all my businesses on that page as well in my bio.
Nice. Extra Honey, I like it. If y'all looking for some honey, man, October 7th. All right, y'all could plead the 5th, all right? This is my final question for y'all, and you could plead the 5th. Who's your biggest competition?
Myself.
Right?
Myself.
In the pageantry?
Yes, I'll say myself.
Right.
Because
That's a plead the 5th, eh?
like I mentioned
That is a
earlier,
plead-
the
hey, I tell
reality
you,
is
hey, that's a plead the 5th, eh?
no, like I mentioned earlier, the
I
reality
know-
is you don't want to go on show night and disappoint yourself.
I know. Well, we know that. But I know as contestants, y'all gonna have the iron boy. That girl,
Don't worry.
Yeah, y'all might not want to say it, which is cool. I do understand, but I know y'all have all the iron one girl who's like, boy, I gotta keep
I
my eye
think
out.
I'm that one girl. Diana might say otherwise, but I think that I'm that girl that everyone is watching. Tara is definitely stiff competition.
Well, we the spectators, we're gonna come and see that.
Of course.
All right, don't worry yourself. I want to wish you all the best. Any final words? Make sure y'all don't forget nobody. You've been parade and you're not big me up on us. So make sure.
That's why we didn't call any names. So that,
That gonna make it even worse. All right. Any final words you want to add? Feel free to do so.
I think my final word would be to the persons listening to Extreme FM. I just want to say thank you so much again for giving us a listening air this morning, and I hope and pray that you do enjoy the remainder of your day. All the best.
All right. Encourage persons to come out as well. Wait, before you do that, say something. What is it that you all call that speech that you normally give? Like that speech you all give in Mespo. Every time the guy introduced you all, somebody would go up and say, I am Mr. What do you call it?
It's just impromptu speeches.
Impromptu?
Honestly. Yeah.
Right. I think I interviewed a girl and she was calling it a cliche, something like that. Yeah.
A cliche.
Something down that way.
I'm not sure.
Forgive me. I think she did call it that. Right. But
think
anyway.
It's just an impromptu speech.
How much impromptu you have?
But the reality is, over time, this becomes easier. So there are certain words or certain phrases that you may just gravitate towards.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you don't download like a good couple impromptu speeches. You just random. I give them number 4 today.
Yeah.
You want to give me one?
If you would have been following us on the Leeward and Windward visit, you would have definitely realized that at no point I would have been repeating any of my speeches.
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah. My interview coach should be very proud of me.
Pick up yourself, interview coach. You was, all right. Okay, well, outside? I'll probably just do them one time. So you want to give me a little bit of, I like it, I really like to hear y'all do that speech. So you just give me a little quick one. The easiest one you have.
Well, as I said before, I am your Empress, Deanna Fairbairn, contestant number 3 in this year's Miss SVG pageant. And I'm proudly sponsored by Play4. You have to be in it to win it. And I am in it to win it. So.
Alright, you finished?
Now I was going to invite them out. So on October 7th, be seated at 8 p.m. sharp to witness your contestant number 3 showcase a night you will never ever forget.
Wow. That's it. That's the speech right there.
Good morning, Extreme FM. You're listening to Tara Richardson, Miss Jessie St. Vincent, your contestant number 8 in this year's Miss SVG pageant. I want to take the opportunity to invite you out on the night of October 7th to witness the crowning of the next Miss SVG. If you don't come, you'll be blaming yourself. So I hope to see you there.
Wow. I like it. All right. Quickly, really quick, because sometimes while you're there giving these speeches, I'm always there in my own little world, just going along. All right. For any other young lady out there, young ladies out there who might be interested in going to Miss SVG, what sort of advice would you give to them? What sort of encouragement would you give to them as well?
Start preparing now.
Definitely.
Start preparing now.
And have the mindset, ensure that you're mentally prepared for it. It's because it comes with a lot of stigma. Negativity is something major as well, so you have to come prepared. I mean, some people, they are unbothered towards negativity, but it's going to always be there, so you have to be prepared.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I say start preparing now, I'll just elaborate on it. It simply means if you are already considering, hey, next year or even the year after, you'd like to enter the Miss SVG pageant, start making a plan, because failure to prepare is preparing to fail. Exactly. So the reality is you need to ensure that you have certain things to the forefront of your mind, such as ensuring that you would have already organized a team, whether it's reaching out to different persons to potentially be your chaperone, whether it's starting to have the idea of how you would like a gown, trying to recruit persons that will be able to prep you properly for the pageant. So the reality is you don't want to just enter the Miss SVG pageant because, oh, this is something I see come up, I'm just going to do this. No. You need to ensure that when you are ready for that jump, and I would say it is a jump, that you are ensuring that you give your very best. And giving your very best means that you are preparing now. Okay?
Yes, definitely. All right, some good words coming inside. Somebody say yes, Tara. Go, Tara.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know what's up, right? Hey, but I definitely want to thank you all taking a little bit of time out on your busy schedule to come and visit us. First time at Extreme, I want to believe.
Yes, it is.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, and whoever takes the crown, you're welcome to come back and share it with us, all right?
Sure, no problem. Sure, no
I
problem.
don't know who's that's gonna be, but I mean, so thank you, ladies, and all the best on show night as well.
Thank you.
You enjoy the rest of your day, and I do appreciate your time.
You as
Thank you
well.
so much. And bye, Extreme Land. Thank you for listening to us. And I hope to see you on the night of October 7th.
Yep.
Don't forget, you're supporting Miss JCI St. Vincent, Tara Richardson.
I hope you're here.
And don't forget to secure your tickets right now as they are going fast.
Thank
All
you
right?
very much. All right. Hey, there you had it, SVG, the beautiful ladies. All right, Miss JCI and Miss Playful inside the building. All right, came through and give us a little bit of their time. Make sure you come on out and support. You heard them. You have to be in it to win it. All right. Yeah, stick around inside X104 FM, man. We got about 12 minutes away from 12 o'clock. Hey, got more coming up as well. Got more of the beautiful ladies inside the building. So do stick around, all right here, X104.
Problem is a problem. Have the girl them whining again. Girl, you're so amazing. Hey, fatty boom boom, sugar dumpling, slim boom boom, sweet something. Tell me something. Tell me how you go wine like that. Tell me how you go bubble like that, baby. Look like you want me to get a heart attack. The way you're whining your waist set good and sit down on top. Then you bend up your back and you start push back. You give me good, good love. I wanna give you right back. Can you bend up your back and you start push back. You give me good, good love, love. I wanna give you right back. You start push back, right back till you feel it. I want you to feel it, feel this love. Can you feel it? This body is yours anytime that you want it, girl. Can you feel it? I want you to feel it, feel this love. Can you feel it? And I tell no lie, I'm gonna work and work all night till you feel it, So y'all start winding up if you feel it, I miss a bubble of your body, y'all feel it. Accept the loving, y'all feel it. How you gonna do me like that? Really? How you go wind up on it like that, baby? Look like a fall victim to your dust drop. Yes, girl, you better open your warehouse and take the loving like stuff. Then you bend up your back and you start push back. You give me good, good love. I wanna give you right back. Girl, you bend up your back, and you start push back. You give me good, good love. I wanna give you right back. You start push back, right back till you feel it. I want you to feel it, feel this love. Can you feel it? This body is yours anytime that you want it, girl. Can you feel it? I want you to feel it, feel this love. Can you feel it? And I tell no lie, I'm gonna work and work all night till you feel it, So you start winding up if you feel it, I miss a bubble of your body, y'all feel it. Accept the loving, y'all feel it. How you go wine like that? I mean, come on, tell me. Girl, how you go bubble like that, baby? Look like you want me to get a heart attack. Girl, the way you whine in your waist set good and sit down on top. Then you bend up your problem is a problem. I'm the girl them whining again. Girl, you're so amazing. Hey, fatty boom boom, sugar dumpling, sweet boom boom, sweet something. Tell me something.
This is the Equator.
How you go wine like that? Tell me. How you go bubble like that, baby? Look like you want me to get a heart attack. The way you whine in your waist set good and sit down on top. Then you
mid-morning kings are on now. The jokes, the crazy topic, and the mad joints. Inside the Equator.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, definitely, as promised, start. We're back inside. I got 8 minutes away from the top 12 o'clock today, boy. Thursday. A beautiful day on the outside and a little bit overcast, but it's all good. As long as you're locked inside Extreme, you know you're on the right path, for sure. I'm reaching out to all my business stops. I reach out to all my small shops in and around SVG as well. All my bars, eh? If you're on the move as well, hey, my shout out to you all right, heading to and from. Got a shout out to all my minivans. Hey, feel free to hit us up on the WhatsApp machine and let us know you're locked in, all right? If you're doing so regionally as well, gotta reach out to my neighboring islands, man, you know? Grenada, St. Lucia, hey, what's up? Get inside and hit us up. Pick up my crew in Tortola. Yeah, I think I see. I wonder if I could play the... I'll go check that just now, all right? I'll check that just now. Hey, remember the big thing, man, up next, you know, October 7th, we're inside Victoria Park, getting ready for Miss SVG. Wow. Most anticipated event for the ladies, all right? So y'all got to come on out and support. As usual, hey, talking to the beautiful ladies, man. They're going to be gracing us in studios and just giving us a little insight as to what is going on for Miss S, well, leading up to Miss SVG. And I got another beautiful guest inside with me today as well. Let me say good morning to you.
Good morning.
Hello. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine, thank you. And yourself?
I am doing quite okay, you know.
That's enough.
All right. Feel honored to be here with you as well.
Likewise.
All right. And your name is?
Denicia Boatswin.
Denicia Boatswin. All right, yeah, pretty unique name though.
It is.
Very unique name, right? And you're representing Miss Metrocent Insurance Limited. All right, how are you doing? I think I asked that.
Yes, you did.
I like to know, and I want to make sure that you're doing good, all right? How's everything going for Miss SVG?
Quite well so far. There are some challenges here and there, but
You got this.
of course.
Yeah. All right. And so you're ready for October 7th?
Yes, most definitely. Ready to give the St. Vincent and the Grenadines a performance.
You're looking forward to that?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. While you're at it, just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Denicia Boatswin, contestant number 2, proudly sponsored by Metrocent Insurance Company in this year's Miss SVG pageant. I am an educator.
Wow.
I love baking and cooking. Yeah.
All right. A lot of times, I do a lot of interviews from time to time, and as soon as I start talking to my guests, there are things that I could just pick up on. You seem very confident.
Yes, I am.
That's good. All right. And when you say you're an educator, give me a little bit on that.
Okay, so I'm a teacher at prep school.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So you teach at prep school.
Good.
Really nice. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. And all the preparations and all the hard work for October 7th. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it's been quite a challenge because you have to manage with gym, doing your training sessions, talent sessions, and eating healthy again. That's the next big thing.
All right.
But so far with time management, I've been able to balance everything out.
So that has been going good.
Yes.
All righty then. All right. All the contestants recently did a community project.
Yes,
Can you
please.
tell me a little bit about that as well?
So when I first, because each contestant was given a theme to explore throughout the community, I got the black economy. When I first got the black economy, I was a bit confused. I didn't know what it meant. So after doing some research, it became clearer.
And those are random, right?
Yeah, random.
Oh, okay. All right, nice.
So the black economy is basically about illegal activities, crime, drug abuse, substance abuse, firearms,
Wow.
violence, sexual assault, and so on.
Wow.
So the name of my project was called Crime Busters. I'm living in the community of Diamond, so my project was out that side and around surrounding areas. So we had a fun day where we had fun without crime. We had a relay where we ran against crime. We had a community talk where members of the community came out and shared their concerns along with the police force. I have to big up the police force one time because they were there with me every step of the way, advising me, giving me solution, interacting with community members to make Diamond and the surrounding areas a safer place. And we also had different school awareness sessions at the Stubbs Government School and the Sinclair Dakin Secondary School. This was probably the highlight of the entire community service project, where I brought some prisoners from His Majesty's prison.
For real?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
And they talked to a group of students at the Sinclair Dakin Secondary School, hoping to deter them from being involved in those criminal activities. And I think the students sat, listened, and had a lot of questions that I wanted to ask as well, like why you were there, what's life in prison like. One thing I remembered, one of the inmates saying that the food at the prison is like dog food. So I told them, if you don't want to eat dog food, don't get yourself involved in any illegal activities. And then to hit it off with a bang, we had a public speaking where students debate on the topic, is enough being done in St. Vincent to combat gun violence?
Okay, nice. Do you think enough is being done?
There are things being done, but I think
more
can be done.
All right, nice. All right. I love your project though.
Yes.
Seems like fun. All right. So
and it's reality, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't get to handle any firearms, did you?
Only the thing that you shoot to start the race.
Yes. Hey, we're inside. All right, we're talking to Miss Metrocent Insurance. All right, Denicia. Yeah. All right. So your community project definitely sounds like fun.
Yes.
All right. So you hail from the Diamonds area.
Diamond Estate.
The Diamond Estate.
So you have Maya's Luxury Suite, the Holiday Inn is in progress, and we have the stadium right there.
Yeah, you're well boasted. Yeah. And soon to be the area of Miss SVG.
Yes, please.
Look
out for it. Look out for it.
Don't say a word. All right. She's inside the building, all right? And, as I usually ask all other contestants, was there something on your bucket list? I'm always interested to know how persons, you ladies got into.
So each person has their reason for entering the Miss SVG pageant. I grew up in an extended family, and my two aunts would normally take me to Miss SVG and Victoria Park. So as I attend and I listen and I see what it's all about, I always told myself that this is something I would love to be a part of, right? And as a young woman, I think it's something great for personal and self-development. So I said, well, last year I was contemplating it, but I said this year, this is it. This is my time to go for Miss SVG, and I did just that.
Right. So you always had your eyes on it.
Yes.
That's good. All right. From this entire experience, what is one thing that you definitely gonna take away?
Okay. When you want to do something, believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, you're not gonna accomplish that goal, right? Pray about it. Ask family and close friends for guidance, and be disciplined. When you set your goal, don't contemplate, don't second guess yourself, be disciplined. Know what you want to do and just do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds really good. All right, I know you all have been doing a lot of activities. You all been going to a lot of places as well.
Yes.
So far, what one of your highlights?
The experience has been great thus far. One of the highlights.
Something that stood out to you, somewhere you went, some experience that you had.
Well, one thing we did, we had a bake-off.
Hey. Oh yeah, the cook-off.
Yes.
Oh, I actually saw it on social media, and I was like, oh, somebody was saying tonight for the cook-off. All right, but it's actually a bake-off.
It's a bake-off, cook-off, whatever you call it. Because there was a little bit of baking, a little bit of cooking, where ECGC was involved. They give us different flours like Carrigo, like rye flour, multigrain, herb and garlic. So I was on the herb and garlic team, the best team. Let me just put that out there.
All right, so before you go any further, who burned down the place?
Nobody did.
All right, thanks.
Nobody did.
Thanks.
It's still standing out there.
So how that went?
Well, as I told you, I love being in the kitchen, right?
Okay.
But it was a bit different because I'm not used to being in the kitchen with other persons. But I really enjoyed the experience. It was phenomenal. I my heart was pumping. It was racing in that kitchen. And just being there, seeing all the other girls chef up the thing, bake up the thing.
Come on, man.
Who didn't miss that and who didn't miss this? It was a really great experience.
Sounds like fun.
It was fun.
Sounds like
I felt like I was on MasterChef.
What you saying? Ramsey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a real experience right there, right? If you know joining us, we're talking to Miss Denicia Boatswain, Miss Metrosin General Insurance Limited. She's going to be inside October 7th, Victoria Park. Persons, y'all coming out and support. Yeah. All right, so we're just talking about the cook-off a little bit. You know, you are an educator.
Yes, please.
Is it fair to say that's your career path, or you have your eyes set on other things?
That's my career path, but in the future I would like to move on to higher.
In the same line,
yeah,
right in the same line. So you enjoy dealing with kids and teaching.
Most definitely.
You like those.
I like
things.
passing on knowledge. I like to be the more knowledgeable person.
All right. What do you teach?
Language arts, social
arts.
studies.
All right. Okay. So you're in the English and the social studies.
That's not my preferred field.
Yeah, what is that you prefer?
Food and nutrition, home management, culinary arts, that field there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. All right. So come October 7th, what can persons expect?
Well, for me, I just want to give you the performance that you'll never forget. Like every time you think about Miss SVG, you go say, oh, Miss Metrosin did that. Miss Metrosin said this, Miss Metrosin did that. That's what I want to leave with you. And I want to like inspire a person, like a younger female, to get themselves involved, not just for the scholarship and the other benefits that they have if you win, but to just inspire them to get themselves involved.
Because that I just talked to two of the other girls, and I was asking them, you know, for other young ladies out there who want, you know, probably inspired and looking at Miss SVG, because there are a lot of young girls looking at y'all right now.
Yeah.
You know, maybe later on, a couple of years from now, I might be talking to a young lady who say, boy, I saw Miss such and such, yeah.
Because I saw, when I was walking in Kingston yesterday, I saw a group of better students, and they looked back at me, and I didn't think it was nothing. And then I passed them, and they were saying, Miss SVG, and I was so here me in my mind, they're watching me, boy.
Alright, you then. Alright, so overall, this has been a great experience for you.
Yes.
The most challenging, for everything that you're doing pertaining to Miss SVG, for you, what's the most challenging one? Okay,
so as I think I mentioned, I was never involved in pageantry before.
Right.
I am not a heels girly, right?
Hey.
I am a flat shoes, sandals, sneakers person. I would do a heel, a 2-inch heel. That's about it. But when I first got myself involved in pageantry a couple months ago, it was extremely hard. Being in the heels, walking in that heels, keeping your posture.
You have to practice this thing.
Yes, practice non-stop, night and day. Like, I started wear heels work every day.
You sleep in them heels?
The only thing was on my mind was those heels. And I can say today.
Comfortably?
Yes.
You have it?
I have it.
I have it. Hey, I have it.
But the struggle was real.
Yeah.
But I have it now.
I love your vibes. I like how you just highlighted that you're walking in them heels was a challenge. But right now, I have it.
Yes.
Yeah, people could learn from you right now.
Yes. I have them in my bag all now.
Alright, as I said, all the best. October 7th. I know you have a big support team, definitely persons who you want to say thank you to and shout out. You go right ahead.
Yes, so first of all, I want to thank Metrosin Insurance Company Limited. I want to big them up right through, because from the start, they were there. Today they're here, especially when I had my community service project. They were there right through from the start into the end. So big up Sesmaki, the manager of Metrosin. I want to thank my family for always supporting me throughout this journey. I want to thank my friends for pushing me to being involved in Miss SVG.
Nice.
And my co-workers, thank you for your support. And my community members, thank you for your love and all the shouting and all the ray and all the things you said to encourage me. Thank you very much. And to the Beauty Shows committee, thank you for giving me this opportunity to do some marvelous things throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Nice. Denicia is inside the building, right? You know, I'm a curious person. I'm a very curious person. Especially when I don't know things, I actually like to just ask. That's just me. All right. How does the sponsorship thing works? Like, okay, so you're interested in Miss SVG, you apply, you get selected, and a sponsor is just assigned to you.
No, please.
Okay, that's what I
Okay. In
want
the
to know.
case, for example, if you're working somewhere and you told them you're going in for Miss SVG and they want to sponsor you,
Right.
they would speak to the committee and then that would be your
nice.
sponsor. But in my case, it was just random pick from a bag or whatever they chose from. It was just randomly.
So you picked Metro
Not
Synth.
me.
Oh, okay.
A representative from Metro
I got
Synth
you.
picked
I
me.
got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. All right, but in other cases, if you're working at a company, that
Company and they
company
want
could
to
support.
sponsor. Yes, they
Right.
can. Yes.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. All right, just encourage persons to come out on. You have that nice speech you just give.
Okay.
Hey, give me that nice speech.
Okay, so before I go, let me remind the extreme who I am. My name is Denicia Boatswain, contestant number 2 in this year's Miss SVG pageant, proudly sponsored by Metrosint Insurance Company Limited, the best insurance company that always have you covered.
Hope you're here.
All right, on October 7th, 2023, 8 p.m., Victoria Park is the place to be. Because on that night, history will be made. And believe me, you don't want to miss it. So remember the name. Remember the face.
Yay.
Remember the diamond.
Yay.
I see you there.
Yeah. You should have had it. You when you doing that. Yes. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much for taking a time out of your busy schedule and coming and sharing your personality with us and all. I'm totally loving it.
Thank you very much for having me, Extreme. I feel so comfortable. Like
Yeah, it is, and I do encourage. You know, I've done a lot of interviews, even last year, and sometimes you do see girls coming and they're a bit
nervous
and on the edge, and I try to tell them, hey, it's okay, just
a
calm down.
conversation.
Yeah, we just chilling.
Yeah, we just
I'm not-
vibing.
yeah, I ain't here for you know what's the color of your skin and like give you a drill. I'm not into that.
Yes,
We're just gonna
yeah.
reason and have fun and talk. You know, allow you to sit.
and I'm full of vibe.
Yeah, you know, so you know, and once you're full of vibes, it's gonna just rub off on me
Yes,
as well.
yeah.
So yeah.
So thank you very much for having me.
You get it 10 for vibes, yo. You just go on and do your thing and big up on the heels.
Yes.
Yeah, I like how you just tick that box one time, you know what I mean? All right, big up yourself. Are you a social media person?
Yes, please.
All right, so just give us those handles so persons
Okay.
could
So
support
you can find me on Facebook at Denicia Boatswain. It's right there on the screen. And you can find me on Instagram, DeniciaBoatswain.svg.
All right, nice. All right. Well, I don't like to say if you win or not, but as one last
Speak
question.
it into existence.
Hey,
So when?
Yes, but I was asking the other young ladies, and I told them you really don't have to answer it. In the competition, is there another young lady that you definitely have your eyes on?
No, because
Yeah, I want to believe
It's okay.
everybody's gonna say no, you know, but it's okay. I
my
understand.
biggest competition is
Is it-
myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What I can do, nobody else could do it like me. What this person can do, I can't do it like them. Probably I could do it better,
Boom blast.
but they can't do it like me. I
Hey.
can't do it like them.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Leave her alone. All right, Denicia, thank you so much. All right?
Thank you very much for having me.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
And all the best in everything that you do.
Thank you. Big up Extreme one time.
Don't say I would. Make up yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. 10 minutes after 12 o'clock. It's me alone. The interview go on for days, you know, but it's all good. All right, we got to jump out and pay some bills, do some commercials as well. Keep it locked, man. We're inside your lunchtime rush right here on the X, talking to a few of the contestants of Miss SVG. That was Denicia Boatswain, Miss Metrosynth. All right, and more ladies gonna be gracing us, so stick around. Might not be today, but I'm gonna be talking to the rest of the team as well. Yeah, ensure that you're coming out and support. All right, October 7th, it is on Miss SVG. Yeah, let me just get my hands on this boy. Let's do some of this.
The Mid-Morning Kings are on now. Jokes, the crazy topic, and the mad joints inside the Equator.
air filters, oil filters, fuel filters, disc pads and brake shoes, clutch disc, pressure plates, rotor plates, engine parts, fan belts, timing belts, oil seals, spark plugs, radiators, radiator hoses, water pumps, universal joints, suspension parts, KYB Japanese shocks for Toyota, Nissan and Suzuki, tie rods, rack ends, ball joints. You can also get accessories, cleaning supplies, polishes, titanium tint, black tint, valvoline